Okay. So, I am at the Maroon Bells Lake in Aspen, Colorado. And I'm in the back of my car, just laying down in my sleeping bag. And there's so many stars. Like, too many stars. Not just the everyday, day-to-day stars that you see normally, but the kind of stars that take your breath away. There's so many. It's just lighting up my car. I don't even need the lights in it. I don't even need the twinkle lights. It's ironic. The sky's just giving me its own. I'm kind of just laying here, but for some reason, I am thinking of you.
This actually looks dope back there, like at cars.
I rolled into Colorado in the late afternoon to meet with Kelly. We were laughing and joking within minutes.
So JJ,
Waking up cold in your bedroom before sunrise.
Driving back and forth and all around looking for a spot to camp, until finally settling on the shore of one of the Twin Lakes. It started out as a beautiful night. We shot a Highland Park whiskey ad and shared stories by the fire. Till suddenly it started to snow. And before we knew it, we were trapped in an insane blizzard. So we picked up our stuff in the middle of the night and headed to the car. It was perfectly clear when we woke up, and the view was breathtaking.
missed the reflection shot of them. Oh.
Oh, give her your heat. You can feel her feet are freezing. Sun ribbons settle round like shadows of a tender season, and you meet your lover's eyes and watch her.
The night before, Kelly asked if I wanted to go to Moab with her and some friends for the night. I figured I'd tag along for one last adventure before I headed home.
You're like that.
So we recovered the tent. We spent the afternoon editing in a coffee shop.
Ooh!
And then we headed to Dead Horse State Park. After meeting up with her friends, we all drove around the back roads and through the canyons around Moab until we found a place to camp. We shared some bratwursts and stayed up until the wee hours of the night talking around the fire. The plan was to head to Arches National Park the next day. So we woke up with the sun and headed out. then we split off. Kelly and I drove back to Denver, where we got some sushi, and we were gonna chill for a while. And I figured I'd stay around Colorado for the next few days until I finally took the trek home.
I know. Right, just real quick, because it's just too good not to, before the light's gone. I'm sussing on you. I'm swagging on you. Here, go up a little bit actually, just so frame it. Nice. A little dirt kick up.
One, two, three,
Off
four.
the edge. I'm still recording, wow.
She showed me around Denver and Boulder. We did a lot of shooting, and then we got some delicious coney dogs at a little spot down in town.
Clouds are rising from the backyard in the morning. Air is heavy like its shoulders ache with rain. Holding heat under dark and dewy covers. I have tried to map my lover's veins.
And on the last day before I left, we got tattoos. I had a few I had wanted to get for some time, so the next day while we were sitting and drinking coffee, we made the final decision to pull the trigger. The triangle is an Egyptian hieroglyph. It means create. And the trout, well, I don't know if I really need to explain that.
Boards were waterlogged with sorrow. Nothing they could.
So Kelly and I said goodbye, and I left right as the snow was coming in. I was heading for the Ozarks, one of my favorite areas to explore.
Tore out our hearts and rolled them down a lane. We were two wolves baying at the moon, and now we're ringing bells made of weathered ocean shells, and the days are always growing dark too soon.
I spent a day or two driving through rivers and taking no-name roads around the backcountry.
Well, we'd set to walking with our eyes on a horizon, but
Then I accidentally crashed my drone while trying to get a shot of me driving around a corner and kicking up some dust. I was pretty devastated. I had just got it, and it was one of the most expensive pieces of equipment that I own. I wrecked it for a simple shot that wasn't even that important. So it's hard not to be full of regret in a scenario like that. But at the same time, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So if you buy equipment and you're afraid to use it, well, what's the point?
turned down my metaphors and said you ached for only me. But and rolled them down a lane. We were two wolves baying at the moon, and now we're ringing bells made of heaven, born of hell. And the days are always growing dark too soon. No, the days are always growing dark too soon.
My final stop before heading home was an 1800's cabin in northern Georgia. One of the most rustic and authentic places I've ever stayed. The sunrise I woke up to was unlike anything I've ever experienced. I spent 2 days there, nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains, sipping coffee on the back porch, and letting myself unwind a little before I had to go back to the reality of being home. Before I knew it, I was back in Massachusetts. The river was roaring like crazy. The rainy season was upon us. And what happened when I got home, well, I can't wait to show you.